Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's podcast. This week's topic is what is making simple tasks feel hard and difficult, and how to help yourself. Now, this is a common theme with pretty much everybody from one time to another, right? I think you've all fallen into times where it's like hard to get out of bed or hard to do simple tasks of just cleaning up the house or making the bed. And even like the extreme one of like taking a cold shower, that's more difficult and along different lines, but I'm going to talk about that also. So what is making simple tasks so hard and difficult? What is it, right? Well, first of all, I notice for myself, it's when I, in the past, have gone into a depressed state, I would tend to do that. Not get up and do things that day, or it would take me a lot longer to get up and moving in the morning. So why is that though, right? I know life happens to all of us, and we have moments where we get drugged down, and then things happen, and sometimes it just stuff builds up and builds up and builds up, and then it's difficult for us to function, right? So what's really going on there? We're wanting to kind of, I guess, escape, right? So what do you do when you are struggling to get up out of bed or struggling to get simple tasks done? What's really going on? Like I said, it's life, right? It's things that happen to everybody in life. The difference is, and when you feel yourself falling into that, you have to make the choice to decide that you're not going to let that bring you down. Now, if you're really, really struggling and even you feel like you can't make that choice, then it's a good idea to seek help, seek professional help with that. But if you can do this, which even in myself, I just didn't want to. There's times I just wanted to lay in bed or sleep in or whatever. So I'm going to go more on the simpler things. Like I said, if it's severe and you really just can't get out of bed, you need to get professional help, okay? But if it's just, I don't feel like it, and you just sit there and stay in bed, like I found myself with that the other day. I was just kind of not feeling 100% me, and I made the mistake, which I don't usually do, is I got on my phone and I found a game and I started playing it, and I didn't want to stop. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to get to this level. I know I'm going to get to this level. Well, before you know it, it's like almost 11 o'clock, right? And when that happened for me, it really throws my day off. So I remembered, like I said, I wasn't feeling great, so I kind of just fell back into that. For the most part, I try to not get on social media in the morning. Things like social media, the TV, games like that were made as a distraction, so we would try to escape, right? We're trying to escape life when we do those things, which makes sense, but what we really need to do is to start working on the life where we don't have to escape, because we have that power, we have that power. So we use things to escape, whether it's watching TV, social media, just scrolling all day, or if that's what's stopping you from getting out of bed, or games on your phone that, like that happened to me the other day. That's what made me think to do this, podcast today, is because I was reminded, because I hadn't done it in so long. I mean, I even used to read books, and I would read books, and that's all I would do all day, which it's not bad to read, but it's bad when you're not really functioning during the day. not getting your stuff done that you need to do. Or, if you're missing work or you're not just getting the stuff done around the house that needs to get done, then it's not good, right? So I feel like we've been kind of programmed to want to escape because, that's what Earth is. It's a place that can be difficult to live in. And so we have, trials and, traumas and all these things that have happened to us. Plus we've been, we're just mentally exhausted by the stuff that's on the TV or that's on social media, even though we get addicted and we can't stop scrolling. The thing is, we need to start focusing on our life and how we want to live and not fall into what we've been told that we need to live by the media or on, the TV or social media or Facebook or Twitter or even YouTube. And I use all of that. Like, I'm not saying don't do it, but when you find yourself just can't wait to get on Facebook or Twitter to see what's being said, then it's affecting your life. Over Thanksgiving, it was awesome because I was tending to get sucked into like, well, what's going on now? And it was wearing me down because you're waiting for this outside information to tell you how to feel, how things are going to be okay or how things are not going to be okay, how we're going to go to war or how people are dying everywhere or, whatever. That's not stuff that's positive, right? That's not stuff that's going to help you. In fact, it's going to drag you down. And once you get tied into that, like, for example, you get tied into somebody who's giving intel, right? That they know everything that's going on. And again, I'm not saying don't listen to it because I still listen to it. But I decided a long time ago, I'm going to use it just for entertainment, not hold on to what everybody says. Because guess what? First of all, nobody has the answers. Only God's source has the answers, whatever you believe in. The people here on earth are here on earth. They have the blockages just like you. Now, some might be able to connect a little bit better than others. But just know, first of all, you all have the power to connect yourself, right? So remember that. You have the power to connect yourself. So it's best to start trusting yourself and not necessarily listening to other people. But you get tied into this, okay, got to find this intel. Okay, this is going to happen on this date or whatever. And then nothing happens, or you feel like the information that came out was a big setback and it just stresses you out. Like, I follow people and I watch the communities that follow these people who supposedly have information. And I'm not saying they do or don't. I think they do. The problem is, everybody's lying because we're in a war. So you have both sides lying. So if you're trying to listen to somebody you think has the truth, they might have the truth, but we're in a war, and so both sides are lying. So what are you going to believe? Right? You've got to go back to yourself. Because the good guys and the bad guys, however you want to look at it, are both lying to you because we are in a war. Okay, you've got to remember that. Now, like I said, I watch these people that have the information for my entertainment. But I watch these people on their boards and their pages that follow these so-called truthers, and they're devastated when something comes out like that was supposed to happen on a certain date. They're devastated and they're angry, or something said that they were told was not going to happen. They're whole devastated by it. They spend their whole day just scrolling these boards to get the information. And then something doesn't happen that was supposed to, or they're told information that wasn't supposed to happen. And they're devastated. It ruins their whole life. And I watch them and I've decided, like, for myself, because like over Thanksgiving, I stepped back and took a break. Like, I didn't listen or watch anything for that, like, 4 days. And you know what? I was still okay. And you know what? I was in a way better mood. Now, I still go look at it from, here and there, but the point was I just look at it for entertainment purposes, right? I don't hold on to it being the whole truth or anything. I just use it as something that may or may not happen. And it's just interesting to me. And what I've done more is gone within to trust myself and start working on myself. To start healing myself from the traumas and start worrying about myself and raising my own vibrations to get myself to a better place. These people so much want somebody to come save them, and I get it. I get it because the world seems difficult right now, or it seems hard, or it seems scary, and you want somebody to come save you because you don't think you can do it yourself. But guess what? You can do it yourself. It's about looking within, not outside of yourself. Because when you're looking outside of yourself, you don't have the control of that. And you don't know what's right, what's wrong, what's the real, what's the truth, what's not real, what's the lies. Earth is meant to be all those things and confusing, and it was set up that way. It was set up that way for us to overcome it, right? So when all this is going on and you find yourself not being able to get the simple task done, that's when it's time to look at it and say, what can I do to change myself? What can I do to help myself function? And my first tip for that would be get off social media for a little bit, even a day, just a day. See how you feel. See, did you still function without getting that information? Did you still survive without knowing something right when it was posted? And see how you feel. How did you go through your day not knowing some of the crap that's being put out there? You still survived. Well, I did anyway, right? And I remember, I'm going back in the day because I don't really do that much. I just use it kind of like I said for entertainment purposes. But way back in the day, before I totally started my healing journey, I would just get sucked into like parenting boards and in the drama in that, and it drug me down. So at some point, you gotta catch yourself and look, what is this doing to me? What is this really doing to me? I'm having trouble functioning. Do you wake up first thing in the morning and get on your phone? I would first start with that. Don't get on your phone in the morning. Don't look at emails. Don't look at anything. Get up and have that time. Do that self-care for yourself in the morning. First thing. Because once you start getting up and just getting the stuff done for you first, your day's going to go a lot smoother. What you do in those first 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours in the morning for yourself, or what you do in the morning, will create the rest of your day. So it's up to you to start your day like that. And when you start your day like how you want it, like taking care of yourself rather than looking outside for the answers to save you, you're going to start seeing that you have the power to save yourself. And in wanting and expecting somebody else to save you is not what you came here to do. You came here to save yourself. And you probably came here to help others, right? Because once you figure these things out, other people will be affected. It's a ripple effect. You raise yourself up, you clear off the heavy energy, you're going to help those around you, and then those people are going to help those around them, and this big ripple effect happens, right? So when you find simple tasks are difficult, have a look. What is it? Are you getting drawn into the social media crap? Are you being drawn into the stuff on TV? Are you being drawn into your emails? Are you being drawn into arguments you see on social media? I remember there's times I see these people just post stuff that would just irritate me so bad because I'm like, oh, but they're so wrong. No, they're not wrong. And it's not for you to go get worked up about and affect your whole day because of what somebody else says. You have all this power within you. You have the power to decide how you're going to react to things, right? You can help yourself. And you really are the only one that can save yourself. And I did a video on that, so you can go to YouTube and look it up. You're the only one that can save you. You can get help from others. You can get healing from healers. You can go to doctors and get help, whatever it is. But you, bottom line, are the only one that can truly help you. These other people will assist you. But if you don't work on yourself, overcoming the traumas, overcoming these past hurts that affected you, that's why where you're at today, everybody has them. Everybody has them. And that's why we want to escape. That's why we go into the social media and the TV and books or whatever, or games. We want to escape it. But it's better to find something else to escape, right? Meditation is a good escape. Praying is a good escape. Walking, moving your body is a good escape. Find other escapes. And like I said, you don't have to totally cut the stuff out. Pull back though, rein it in so you can bring back your power rather than wanting somebody else to have this, gonna save us all, because we're gonna save ourselves. Okay? So when you're having trouble doing simple tasks, it's about overcoming the mind stuff that's been thrown at us, all of our traumas, the TV, the repeating. It's like brainwashing. It's us overcoming that and getting up, deciding we're going to change our life, deciding we're going to overcome it, and moving forward. And I get it all the time from, clients, and we're like, well, or even people just posting on my pages when I, try to post the uplifting, positive thoughts. Well, you haven't been through what I've been through, so you don't understand, and it's not possible. My therapist would tell me it's not possible. Alls I would say is it is possible. And yes, I get it. There's some things that are so difficult to overcome. But when you really look at it, what other option do you have other than to decide and move forward? Get the help, because the tools that help you, the healers that help you, the doctors that help you, get the help. But bottom line is you have to decide. Once you get the help, these healers, they help relieve some of the pressure so you can see you do have that power inside of you. Don't fall under the heaviness of everything. Break free. Because we came to this earth right now, this time frame, to break free. Okay? So let me just go into cold showers real quick. This is what brought to my mind. It's like, I remember hearing, and I've talked about this a couple of times already in the podcast and videos, but cold showers. Oh my gosh, somebody told me, you should take cold showers. It helps your immune system. It wakes you up. It helps inflammation, and on and on and on. Look up cold showers and see all the benefits. So I was like, oh no, I can't do that. That's too cold. And so this past summer, I decided, okay, I'm going to do it. It's summertime, it'll be easier to do. Well, I started doing it, and I thought, okay, this is great. I feel more alive when I get out of the shower in the morning. But what am I going to do in the wintertime? Well, what I've noticed is I just keep doing it, and guess what? It's not so like, cold shower. It's something I just had to make myself do and keep doing it. And this is what brought to mind everything that I'm talking about today. It's deciding. I use this all the time with people. It's really deciding you're going to do something and then just do it. What other answer do you have except deciding to do it, deciding to change your life? And that's what it comes down to, because you can't control what's happened to you, but you can control how you're going to go forward in life and how you're going to overcome it. People overcome horrendous things. I've seen it. So it is just about deciding. And like I said, get the help to help alleviate, to relieve some of the crap that's been put on you. Help be relieved. Help clear it out so you have a clearer mind, a clear understanding to know what your power is. All right? So that's what I've got for today. I hope this helped you. If you enjoyed this and it helped you, but you feel like you need more, I have a membership group. It's $9.99 a month. We meet twice a month on Tuesdays where we have topics and I answer questions. On Wednesdays, I send healing to the group. You post what you need healing sent to, and I send it to you. And then on Mondays, I do a group message. What this group is for is accountability. These videos and podcasts are great, but you get the information and then you run with it for a couple of days and then you forget, you fall off. This group helps you remember. It gives you the accountability. There's others in there going through just like you are, trying to heal and overcome life. So we'd love to have you in there. All the links are in the description below. All right, let's get ready for the healing meditation. If you are driving or using heavy machinery, you need to stop listening to the podcast now because we are going to be doing a healing meditation and the energy is very powerful and can make you sleepy and lose concentration. Come back when you stop driving or using the heavy equipment and enjoy the healing meditation. All right, let's get ready for the healing meditation. I want you to close your eyes. Go ahead and take a deep breath in now. Hold it and exhale. Another deep breath in. Hold it and exhale. And one last deep breath in. Hold it. This time on the exhale, relax your whole body. All right, I want you to imagine this blue light coming in the top of your head and this red light coming up from your root chakra, both going to your heart. So the blue is coming down to your heart and the red is coming up to your heart. Those two colors are going to blend and make violet. I want you to imagine this violet light spreading out throughout your body. It's getting larger and larger. It's going up into your head. It's clearing and cleansing and purifying anything that no longer serves you. It's going down your arms, down into your solar plexus and your sacral, and then down to your root and down both legs, all the way down to your feet. And once it fills up your physical body, that violet color flame is going to spread out into your energy, filling up your aura, cleansing, clearing, and purifying everything. All right, now I want you to imagine this gold light coming down from God, Source, whatever your belief is. It's going down into your heart. You're going to imagine that light just spreading just like we did with the violet flame, spreading out up into your head, neck, shoulders, down your arms, your chest, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, now down both legs. And again, as it fills up your body, now it's going to fill up your aura, your whole energy. So you're just surrounded and in this gold light. Now I want you to imagine this blue light coming into the top of your head. It's going down to your heart, and this blue light's coming, and then it's going to come up from your root also, chakra, and meeting in your heart. So it's coming down from your crown chakra and your root chakra, and then it's meeting in your heart. These blue lights are going to start twirling in counterclockwise direction. You're going to imagine them going into a look like a tornado, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it's as big as your whole body. Once it's as big as your whole body, I want you to imagine an X at the end of this tornado. You're disconnecting from anything that is no longer serving your highest and best with this. All right, now again, I want you to imagine this gold light coming into the top of your head. It's filling up your heart again. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to send healing energy to those that have harmed you. And if you've been with me for a while, you know we do this to heal for you, right? So I want you to send this healing energy from your heart to them, but only to right at the edge of them, because you can't force healing on them. But you want to put it there so if they want it, they can take it. This is to heal for you, not for them. You don't have to be around them, hang around them, talk to them. It's up to you. But you need to heal it for you. So send that healing now from you to them and heal all the situations that happened that have hurt you. And now, when you feel that's done, I want you to do the same thing for those you may have harmed. And if you can't think of it, just do it with the intention that it goes to those you may have harmed. Same thing, send the healing from you to them, just to the edge of their energy, so they can decide if they want it or not. And this is helping for you to heal. And them also. Now I want you to send gold light. You're going to bring it down from the top of your head to your heart. Send gold light to those people in your family. Now I want you to add sending gold light to those in your city. And now send gold light to those in your state. And now send gold light to everyone in your country. And now send gold light to everyone around the world. All right, when you feel that's done, bring the gold light back into your heart. And I'm going to send healing energy now to you, so sit back and relax, and I will send it now. If you feel any twitching throughout your body, it's just the energy breaking blockages. So just relax through it. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath in now. Hold it. And this time on the exhale, release everything that came up for you that needs to be released. Open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. All right, that's what I have for today. Go have a great day. Go do something you love, something that brings you joy and lifts you up. Do at least one thing every day that you love to do. And then do at least one thing of self-care every day. Drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate, whatever it is. Do at least one self-care every day. And then look for the good in everything. Look for the good everywhere in everything. And when you see something good in somebody, say it to them. And write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things, and I promise you, you're going to start to see a difference in your life. So that's all I have for today. I love you all. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.